used to defend off wild animals, to separate a path for where my flock can journey through. Then Allah told him to throw the staff down. Throw the staff down. And when he threw the staff down, Allah, in His infinite mercy and wisdom, turned that staff into a snake. And Musa alayhi salam became very frightened and began to run away until Allah Ta'ala called him and stopped him and commanded him to pick up the snake by the head, the most scariest part. Right? And then when he did so, the snake became back into its original form. Now we have to think, why would the Almighty, Al-Khaliq, Al-Alim, the knower of all, why would he ask the man, Musa alayhi salam, what is in your hand? The question was rhetorical. The question was, because Musa thought that this creation was meant for something else. And then Allah Ta'ala showed him that this is whatever Allah decrees. That this is not no longer a piece of an animate object, a piece of wood, but yet this is an organic animal moving, threatening, striking. Allah had changed its form just that quick and then changed it back. So then I take you back to the place where we were in the place of souls. And Allah Ta'ala asked us, am I not your Rabb? And all of us replied, surely you are. But then what happened? When he put us in the flesh and threw us down, we became a whole different creation. Right? Became a whole different creation. And what we thought our purpose wasn't our purpose that we lived on the life. Because if all of us said, yes, Allah is my Rabb, then when we came down to the earth, all of us would have stuck to that vow. But that's not the case, my dear brothers and elders. It's a realization, and it's hard to come to a grips to realize that Allah have saved some of us, and Allah has doomed some of us. That's a very hard pill to swallow that says Allah only created this person to share his power with him, test him, and set him in a place of pleasure for the rest of eternity. Imagine that. Hand selected to be a creature to receive pleasure for all of eternity. Sounds like a pretty good deal until we think about the other side when they will have created just for Allah's wrath and punishment. I like to think that the reason why Allah Ta'ala sent me to this world, so he can do whatever he wanted to do with me, crush me, create me, breed me, erase me, and recreate me. So therefore, when I'm able to have a conversation with him, it is in the forefront of my mind that he is my Rabb and he did whatever he wanted to do with me. And he saved me, and while we have our lovely conversation and he offers me gifts and very flattered to me, he seems to never let me to forget that I'm in good standing while he is roasting people for the rest of eternity. I think my Lord wanted to have that conversation with me to let me know who was his Rabb, who was my Rabb, to let me know clearly, right? You did whatever you wanted to do with me. You created me, you shaped me, you bred me, or you didn't breed me. Created me how you want to do it. When you got tired of it, you destroyed me, had the worms eat me up, recreated me, and then made me stand for my reckoning. So therefore, it's not doubt without any reasonable doubt that this is my Rabb. And ultimately, he wanted me to realize that who was in charge. So before we sit down and have a conversation, the conversation went as such. I made you, I created you, I shaped you, I destroyed you, I bred you, I recreated you. And those that I didn't like, I'm cooking them right now. Go ahead and have some wine. It's on me. Take a sip. So my dear brothers and elders, this is just an encouragement to say that those people that look forward to meeting Allah, Allah is looking forward to meeting you. You see how that works? You may think that, you may be walking down the street and be like, man, I wonder what Allah's doing right now, man. You know, what you think he doing? Now, if I'm remembering him, it says that he's remembering me. And I'm going to let you know something, how me and Allah is special. Me and Allah's relationship. Not everybody got this relationship, but I figure if I share little elements of my relationship with Allah, that you can kind of see where you're at. Okay? Here's my relationship with Allah. He's my best friend. Want to know why? Because he doesn't have the ability to forget. So that means as long as he's ever been being God and doing his thing, he's never forgotten me. He doesn't have a brain like, well, I just forgot me. So that means he was thinking about me as long as he was doing his thing, because that's how his brain is. So therefore, he's my best friend. You understand what I'm saying? That means I've never left his brain. He never once stopped thinking about me. He never once, right when he thought, I'm going to create a world, he thought, I'm going to create this little crazy dude, little Khalil. I believe that's what he thought, because he can't never forget. You feel me? I can forget. I bob down the street, and next thing you know, I forgot it was a lot of time. But Allah never forgets, so that means that I've never once not did cross his mind. You know what I'm saying? That means he's forever in the remembrance of me. So my reply and my repay to that is that I gotta bow down and worship and be thankful for that. Because Allah doesn't have a brain for he forgets. So I'm totally convinced that he thinks about me all the time. It's such a sad on my end that I only think about him like when it's convenient. SubhanAllah. Well, I don't want to get too deep into my relationship with Allah because it's personal. It's personal, you know what I mean? We try to keep our business to ourselves. I mess up, I keep it under the rug, and he allows me to do that, you know. So, are we all ready to worship Allah, make him our best friend? Because can't nobody do it like that. Trust me, he gonna have my back. He gonna have your back 110%. That person, that wife, that woman, they'll forget about you, bro. They'll put you on the back burner. It's impossible for Allah to forget about you. That's how I know. That's how I know he's been thinking about me since he's been doing his thing. That's how I believe. That's what keeps our relationship intact. So, let's end this. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair.